to professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you brush your teeth today?
I definitely did. Definitely did. Hey, that's an everyday thing. Shit. Damn.
Sometimes that's why I don't want to eat any food before the show. Because I'm a little bit self-conscious. I feel like there's going to be something in there that I'm going to be talking and just fucking spit some weird shit out or something. Who knows, right? Or like you're saying, something's on my front tooth or something.
Yeah, that's
so it's always like a little bit of a weird, it's like, I'll just eat after the show. But that's my own shit. That's just my own insecurities. It's just me being weird.
I don't eat nothing that make your teeth color.
Right.
That should be weird, though, man. I hate that shit. I just brush my teeth when I eat something. And then like I didn't brush my teeth because I got shit on my teeth.
The second, right. It's like I just did this. You're like, I'm already fucked up.
Right. Believe me. Brush my teeth. It's a routine. You got to. Shit, I remember I ain't had no damn toothbrush. My mother told me a long time ago, just get a rag.
Anything. Or your finger.
Yeah.
Put a little something on your finger. I used to do that, like from someone's house and I happen to stay over or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, fuck, I ain't bring a toothbrush.
Get a rag.
And just rub it up.
That toothpaste right on that.
Work on it a little bit. Just put a little something together. Like, I'll try something.
Yeah, you got to do something. Got to do something.
Because you feel it. You feel it. It's like there's always something you're like, something's on me.
You can't walk around with hot breath.
Yeah, see, that's my other thing, right? Like, if I've been eating like one meal a day sometimes, I'll go till 6, 7 in the afternoon, no meal. Don't eat nothing, all day. And then I be feeling like, because there's nothing in there, I feel like my breath's humming. You ever feel like that?
Yeah, that's the worst. That moment you talking about and when you're getting up.
Right. It's the same kind of feeling, right?
Yeah, you waking up in the morning like,
something's not working right.
Talk to me right now. I don't even want to say good morning.
So yeah, I've been rolling around with a lot more, what they call breath mints and shit. Just in general, trying to be a little, pop a few more breath mints here and there. Just because I'm like, man, if I don't got no food in there, I don't know what's going on right now. So I'm just wondering if that's a weird thing. Like, is that a real thing? Doctors out there, do y'all know anything?
Oh damn! Do you know something?
Welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot, baby.
Episode 28.
Yeah.
Here we are.
We live. We back live.
Yeah, did y'all enjoy the highlights last week?
Yeah.
I came out all right. So yeah, we remember how we skipped a week back in the day. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but we skipped a week because we didn't have things worked out for like vacations and, people get sick. Shit happens, right? Family matters. You never know. So we came up with the whole highlights idea, and that worked out for us. So that was good. But what about the episode before that with Mr. Sam?
Mr. Sam, what's up, baby?
Thank you again.
Yeah.
That
Pops.
so far has been the best episode that we have done.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's not coming just from me. I mean, because I think it's the best one too.
I agree.
It's my new favorite. But I've been getting feedback from a lot of different people. There's people that are still listening to it again. There's people listening to it again. And they're like, man, for some reason y'all had good conversations on that show.
Yeah, we definitely
Y'all were talking about some real subjects, some ideas, things that people have asked about and talked about before, but it's things we needed to bring up again and just say, look, this is, get some different ideas from some different people.
Right.
So I think it worked out. That's a great episode put together. Those are the episodes we want to be having,
With different generations in that.
Right.
In the building.
Exactly. Exactly. Different perspectives,
Yeah.
because of that, different angles, we had a couple of revelations on the show. You know, those kind of things happen where we're just like, we're talking about some stuff, we worked it out, and then, you know, next thing you know, we're like, oh shit, that's what that was meaning, you know. So
put the pieces together.
Right. Sometimes it happens right.
Yeah.
So yeah, just overall good conversation, good energy, you know, like you said, different levels of experience and all kinds of different things in there.
Right.
Yeah, that was great. I'm just excited about it. As you can tell.
Yeah. Shit, I think I called you like, man, look.
Yeah.
This one is nice.
This is it, right?
That's it right here. Yo. That was a good episode.
That episode, compared to other episodes, within the first day had like 50, 60 views.
Right.
Just day one.
Right.
So, you know, we've had other episodes that have hit that or more, you know, over the weekend. You know, through the weekend, because we come out on Friday, 9 a.m., Awkward Intelligence. So, yeah, when we come out on Friday, you know, some people are getting into their weekend. They might not look at it till Saturday, Sunday when they have a moment. You know, not a problem. But that episode alone, Friday afternoon, probably had 60 views. I was fucking like, holy shit, this is the one. People are on this. So, I think.
Maybe about 4, 5.
Right. Yeah, I probably watched it twice, 3 times, right?
For real, that's crazy. That was a damn good episode.
So yeah, hopefully we can bring you some more episodes. Stick around, folks. Let's see what happens. We haven't reached 100 yet.
No.
We're at 28, man. We're on our way.
We're going to stay consistent, keep moving.
So, yeah, we're going to get a lot of different things. Like we said, a lot of different things coming, you know, as we move forward. We're going to grow. We're going to learn more things. We're going to understand more things. We're going to know what we need to bring to the people, you know. Plus, give us comments.
Yeah.
Send us ideas, you know. Be like, hey, you talked about this, but I want to talk about more of this. Or maybe you know somebody who deals with some of the shit we talk about. And you could just be like, hey, man, this person, you know, could do a phone interview or whatever. Something we can figure out, you know. Different things we can figure out down the road. So, but yeah, it's evolving. We're doing great. We love it. Awkward Intelligence. Here we are.
Bomb droppers. Yeah. We back.
Yeah, so ppeintox.com. As always, where you going to get your shirts from? Where you going to get your hoodies from? Where you going to get your snapback from? Where you going to get your candles from? ppeintox.com. Where you going to listen to the radio at? ppeintox.com.
Hey.
Hello. All Love Breakfast. All Love Breakfast is still rocking.
Oh, love, baby. Let's get it.
Let's go. Get yourself up to Towson.
For real. Don't play with it. Get out there.
Mr. Prim was talking. Remember, he said, going to try and put a little promo together for you. He wants to work on that. Plus, it'll help him do some stuff that he's working on as well. He's got some different art page and some cooking with Prim that he wants to do, some different things he wants to do on the side. But it kind of works together with stuff we're already doing. So he wants to integrate and work in that. So, yes, we're going to have a lot of other things coming. You know, stuff's happening all the time. We're always brainstorming.
It's going to make it happen,
We're
man.
always brainstorming.
Just make it happen.
So, yeah, remember, all the new shirts are on there. Bomb droppers. We teach, not preach.
Ooh, we teach, not preach.
The All Love. The All Love shirt is on there. So, yeah.
Go get them, y'all.
You got hoodies, you got shirts, you got snapbacks, you got beanies. I think all that stuff's on there. And if it's not, email me and we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. This is a small operation starting out, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, that's all the good shit.
We're taking steps.
Yeah, it's your little baby steps.
You got to take steps,
all
though.
before you walk.
You got it. Yeah, yes, sir. Don't rush it, you know. Don't rush it.
Yep.
No,
it's
your time,
I love the way everything's evolving. You know, it's like a lot of people want to throw ideas at us and do this and do that, you know, and whatever. But, you know, we've talked about it before. You know, sometimes those are good ideas. They're probably all good ideas. but we have to pick and choose what works for us and for this show. You know, not everything that everybody else is doing we want to do here. That's just, we want to be a different show. You know, and if that means sometimes, you know, we're not on the same trends as everybody else, that's okay. You come here for different information. You know, you don't come here. It's not like I'm watching Fox News and I want the same news, so now I just go to CBS. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, they're just telling you the same news. You know, they're just a different channel and a different people doing it. We don't want to specifically be those people that are just, you know, regurgitating the same thing everybody else is talking about. Like, yes, we're going to have some of the same topics.
Yeah, you know.
But we're not saying the same exact things. We're getting different
right.
information. We're using different ideas. We're using our own experiences. We're using our own, you know, a discernment based on different things we're hearing, you know. So that's the type of information we bring you, you know. You like it because it's the way we bring it to you.
That's it.
Welcome to the motherfucking show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
You enjoy having an hour and a half with Intox and BDot, you know? That's what it is. You know, because I don't know who's all out there watching, like when it comes to like my family and stuff. Like I know there's a few people, but there's a lot of people that are probably watching that have not said nothing to me, you know? And I'm just like wondering, like, what are they thinking? Like, what are they just like,
I mean,
this guy's out there.
I don't know. Maybe.
Or
Shit, hopefully they thinking on what the hell we talking about.
right. Do your research. Think about it. You know, figure it out.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting that
Yeah, but
I grew up with all those people.
yeah, I feel you though.
And I don't know what they're thinking right now. They're not talking to me. Where you at? Send me an email. Call me. Do something. I just like to hear some feedback. That's all. And some of them are. That's why I said. That's why I know they're watching. There's some of them that are still out there secretly watching.
Yeah, yeah. They definitely out here secretly watching, but as long as they watching,
That's all that matters.
yeah, you ain't gotta worry about
That's all
nothing.
that matters. Is listen up, folks. We got a story to tell. Yeah. So what's going on out there?
What
What were we talking about?
Oh man,
Submarines. We talked about
the
submarines.
submarine.
What's up with that submarine going on out there, right?
What happened with what's going on with
The Titanic submarine, and I didn't look into it too much.
I haven't either. That's crazy. That I walked in on y'all talking about
Yeah.
submarine. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
The thing is there's a couple different people that have already asked me about it, and so that's what started to get me to a point where okay, people are asking about it. I gotta do something. So I looked around a little bit. No major research, didn't do nothing crazy. Just kind of looked at a couple articles, read a few things on it, you know, just to kind of see the idea of what they were talking about. Because when they were asking me, I was like clueless. I didn't have any idea. This was yesterday. They were like, so you heard about this fucking submarine? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right, submarine. First of all, I'm
Paying
not
attention
getting
to
on
no
no damn submarine.
Yeah. I was like, when did Jacques Cousteau get back in the water? Oh, right in there. I can duck that up.
I thought I hit the button.
I can duck that up.
Nah, it's all good. I apologize if that caught your ear.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
Like,
remember that, though?
Yeah,
Was it
I'm
Jacques
not-
Cousteau? Was that the right fucking name? He was the dude who used to go, like,
sound
underwater
familiar,
and
yeah.
shit. Did all those National Geographics, like, fucking 30 years ago or whatever. But, yeah. Like, I'm not paying attention to no fucking submarine.
Yeah.
But looking into it, just to give everybody the idea of what's happening, right? So looking into it, it's a couple of billionaires. One of them is the billionaire of the submarine, I think it is. And the other one was a billionaire of something else. It was like two billionaires that were allegedly on this show. Or on this this submersible. And so it's experimental. It's, it's like experimental craft. It's not like sanctioned by nobody, like they built it, they put it together.
Right.
People, people looked at it. NASA looked at it. Maybe not everybody was happy with everything, but they were like, let's go for it. A couple of billionaires had some money. Fuck it, right?
Let's build a submarine, huh?
Let's build a submarine.
Get the hell out of here.
And go deep in the water. And then apparently looking for the Titanic or looking at, I don't know what they're looking for. But that's their cover story. You know, their cover story is that they were down there looking at the Titanic. But we don't know. They could have been down there looking at a UFO. They could have been down there doing anything else.
They looking at something else.
Something else. Right?
Yeah.
That's probably where it really is. They blamed it on the Titanic, you know, just to give you that cover story.
What are you doing in the water? In a submarine? You're not in a
Something
damn
like 12,000 feet deep, too.
You deep under. Shit. You crazy.
Yeah, that's like, there's nothing that lives down there, really, you know. Like, most of the fish are another 5,000 feet up. I mean, there's bottom feeders, I'm sure, out there, but yeah, there's not much out there. Like, what lives in the total deep darkness? That's ask your oceanographer that shit. What's down in the deep?
Damn, that's far. Like, I'm thinking about it. Like,
I mean, they're down there walking around with Godzilla at this point. You know what I mean?
Probably got sucked into a hole or some shit.
Yeah, a portal, a hole, bloop, a fucking. I mean, they could have just been. They could have got abducted. Gone. You know, as far as we know, they could have just been taken on a ship. I mean, the fucking large ass fucking whale that we don't even know exists down there could have just scooped them up. You know, maybe they're fucking what do they call it, Captain Ahab and Moby Dick and shit. Maybe that happened. Who knows? We could speculate on so many things at this point. But I think what we want to get out of this is, like we've said before, not everything that they're telling us on the news is what it is. It could be a distraction. It could be a cover story. You know what I mean? Like, it could be any of these things. So, you know, it could just be that they just fucking got lost. That could be real. Who knows? But we know that most of what we're watching on TV right now is a show. You know, and somebody asked me that. Somebody asked me, well, what do you mean by a show? They're like, what do you mean by that? And so what I mean is that everything we're watching, for me specifically, may not be for me because I'm already above that level. What that show is there for is it's there to wake up the normal people, right? That's how I'm looking at it. And the idea is that every time Biden says some weird shit or he fucking trips and falls over his own fucking left foot, more people wake up. More people start going, what the fuck was that? You know, like, that's not normal. When have you ever seen a president look this fucking clumsy? Well, we could go back to, what's his name? Bush Jr., right? But but he wasn't that bad. Look, that motherfucker ducked 2 shoes in Iraq. Remember that shit, right? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
If he would have got hit by that shoe,
Yeah.
oh, man, we'd have never lived that shit down as Americans. Never lived that shit down. So that's probably the best thing he ever did.
Yeah, he dodged them shoes.
Dodged them fucking shoes, right?
He got that man hot.
Think about if that was Biden right now. Biden would not have ducked them shoes.
Bong.
He probably would have got hit by one
I
of
would
them.
have caught one.
And probably would have ducked the other one and did a fucking triple roll into the fucking audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and just did some weird, and it's like, how do you not see that? Just normal people, you know, not you. But like, how do they not see why that's just so fucking off? Like, that's not happening, right? And then you've got Trump using code words in all his fucking speeches and shit, right? He's always saying 17 this and fucking, the golden age. And he's saying all these terms and words. He's throwing them out there here and there. He's not putting a lot of light on them. You know, he's not defining them. He just tosses them out there. That's another thing that he's doing, right? So that's waking more people up because more people are going, what is that? What is he talking about? You know? And then you gotta remember, there's gonna be people that don't give a fuck either way. They're just not gonna go, all of it's nonsense, fuck it. They're not even gonna pay attention to none of it. But, like I said, a lot of it is just, that's the show. That's the show you're watching. That's why when we say it's a show, you're watching a show. None of this is real in the fact of, the way that it's playing out real. It's real to the normal people because they don't realize that it's fake yet. That's why it's real.
Bomb droppers.
But they'll get it. They're getting there. We're waking them up. This show's waking up people.
How you say it?
Slowly but surely. Water break.
I got stuck for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's the idea. Is
I know I got stuttering problems, but yeah.
So yeah, just watch the show. You know what I mean? But use your discernment. Pay attention to the keywords. Realize when they're distracting you from things. That's what we're trying to teach you here.
Man,
At Awkward Intelligence.
you just gotta use your brain, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Because we were all there. I was there. I've been duped for years too, just like everybody else.
Facts.
But I woke back up, man. I was talking to somebody the other day, and remember how I said my Facebook from like 2009, 2010 had a bunch of stuff, right? Talking about all these things, and so I was awake at one point, right? But then life happened, just like anything else, and I swapped my focus from dealing with stuff like that, dealing with the world. And focused on my family and things that I needed to do at the time. And got lost in my own self, started destroying myself. I was drinking heavily. I was doing a lot of different things that were just not good. And I fell into a pit, and that's why I said I fell into that pit and I forgot all this stuff, just forgot everything, was back in the matrix, duped like everybody else,
Definitely a distraction, yeah.
And then I woke up again and I said, okay, now I got to fix this. I got to fix myself. I am better than this. I don't need to be in this hole anymore, that we've talked about. Climb myself out. I'm climbing out of the pit, and I'm out the pit now, but I'm still doing work so that I don't fall back into the pit, You can fall back into that pit real easy, doing a lot of things in your life. So now I'm just here trucking along like everyone else, trying to figure this world out, and getting back to the ideas that are, shit's been fucked up. But what do we do now? How do we fix it? Who do we talk to? That's where we're gonna start getting.
Man, this is bad. It's what they put in their brain. What you watching on TV, like.
Yep.
Like I don't watch TV like that, right? But I got a friend of mine. She wanna watch this damn show, Bad Girls.
Bad Girls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a sitcom or something like
that.
Yeah,
that man.
Episodes, right? Okay.
The whole time they just shaking ass. I mean, which was cool, but everybody just shaking ass to get a ticket to get past. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had some females out there, went to college, saying they went to college and all this and all that.
Right.
They like, bye.
They don't need
Get out of here. Yeah.
They don't need those.
I was like, wow.
They wanted the ones that were dumb, right?
One of the ones, right.
They wanted the dumb ones, yeah.
I think all that just a distraction. You gotta use your brain, man. That's just not cool.
That's similar to what we talked about.
It got us looking, or females looking crazy. Like,
that's what we were talking about with Mr. Sam. Remember?
Yeah.
We were saying that the women who start to think they can do everything without a man, and they're independent and all these things. It's like, cool, you can do things without us, cool, but eventually you're gonna need to fit us in there somewhere, or not.
I was like, man, listen.
That's how you want to roll. But yeah,
gotta watch what you put in your brain, man. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, we've talked about that in the show. It's
keep stressing it, man.
It's physically, mentally, emotionally. I mean, all those things you're taking in as input, and it's what's, I was talking to some people the other day, and I said, in a relationship, you're the sum of all your arguments. That's what that relationship is. And either you've learned and grown and built, or you've just sat there and just you're toxic and you're just going at each other. You know what I mean?
Done.
But that's all you are, is you're the sum of those arguments, and you're either evolving, growing, and building, or you're not.
Right.
Or you're not.
Bomb droppers. Relationship, you gotta build and grow.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it's supposed to work. Yeah. But I think we've lost a lot of that. We've forgotten how relationships work, and we've been fighting each other, competing with our spouses like we've talked before.
Right.
You know, instead of building and evolving like we're saying. You know, so, but these awkward conversations from Awkward Intelligence is what you got to have in order to get back in your own mind and go, wait a minute, you're right. I do got to be different. I got to change. I got to build this. I can compromise. I can be flexible. You can't always be right all the time. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I get it. You know, there's stuff that, you know, I'm still working on that. You know, I'm still working on that, you know, I want to be right a lot. And not about the principle. It's not being right to be the principle of being right. It's just that I always feel like what I'm saying should be the right thing for the most part, you know? And so I want to be right. I want to be teaching and giving that.
Right,
you know?
like you said earlier, maybe it's not for that, you know, maybe it's not for that person.
And true. That's what
Droppers.
That's what I got to think is if I'm talking with somebody and it doesn't seem to be fitting, it seems to be bouncing off the wall, I got to start to realize maybe this isn't for them. This isn't the idea, you know, that I need to be driving home right now or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I've got to be better with that. That's why I said I'm still working on that myself. You know? So yeah, thank you.
Got it. Easy. Yeah, and that goes along with, you know, what we said earlier. You can't get mad at the person for not understanding what you're trying to get to them. You just got to bring it down to their level.
Yeah, sometimes you're right. You got to break it down and bring it.
Yeah.
You know, like we were talking earlier, it was like if I can use an example that they already have in their life, that might be what they need. Because what I'm talking about over here is too complex at this moment. They're not there yet. You know, they need it broken down further. And yeah, that's part of this show too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that's why we use examples. That's why I use examples, and I try to say, you know, think about it like this: if you had the horse with the carriage, with the, you know, whatever, then someone can look at that because that's something they already understand. You know, here's a big one. I'll throw one out there to you real quick. Okay, so you know how with like the Schumann resonance, right? Remember we talked about the Schumann resonance before? It calculates the energies and the light codes that are coming into the earth and everything, right? We talked about that at one point. So some people could go, well, how do you know that light codes exist? How do you know that that's even a thing? Like, how do you prove that? Well, here's a simple way. Here's a simple way. I heard this from another person, or, you know, from one of my lectures and stuff was, they said, think about photosynthesis, a plant. What does it do when it figures out where the sun's coming from? It leans into it, which means it has to be getting information for it to know that. That's light codes.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah. So us, we're water. Facts. We're different elements. Those same light codes are hitting us. That's how we know our DNA is changing. That's how we know the light codes are happening. Yeah. That's how we know. Just that simple, you know. Yeah, there's more to it. You gotta look at that up, but think of it in that terms.
It's not for everybody.
If the plant can reach for it, so can we. Right?
Bomb droppers.
That's the idea. That's the simplified version of that.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody though.
Yeah, and yeah, because you might not get that yet. Right? Might not make sense yet. But somebody out there just went, whoa, I like that.
Got him.
That. So yeah, and that's all it is. You know, it's one person at a time. One person at a time. Oh, I got some good news to share.
What's that?
So, a veteran of my, a friend who's a veteran, right? He's retired. You know, we talk here and there. We're not great friends, but we're acquaintances, and we see each other around every now and again. So we had been talking over the last few months, just different things, family things, you know, relationships, you know, same kind of shit we talk here on the show, right? Because, you know, I'm always trying to teach and give everybody information. So they were talking about they were building a business with their wife. He was like, yeah, I got this, my wife's trying to put this restaurant together. There's a lot of stuff we're going through. It's so fucking stressful. I wake up every morning. It's the first fucking thing on my mind. I go to bed. It's the last fucking thing on my mind. I'm worried about all this money we're putting into it and what's happening. So he's just going on and on, right? Mm-hmm. So at some point I go, well, there's a lot of that you can't control. I go, so just think about that. A lot of it you just can't control. I said, so what you probably, the way I would look at it is I would stop worrying about it. It's nothing to worry about.
Number one, right?
Yeah, just stop worrying about it.
Yeah.
I said, because you can't control half of that stuff. I said, what you can control is when the invoice comes in, you pay it and you move it out. You can control that. When there's paperwork that needs to be done for a new license or whatever, you fill the paperwork, you turn it in. You can't control what they're doing on their side. You can't control none of that. But he's worried about all these, right? So he's worried about all these things. So we had that conversation. A couple of weeks go by, a month goes by, whatever. This is about a week or so ago. I see him again. We're hanging out. He starts telling me, he goes, oh man, remember when you told me to stop worrying about shit? I was like, yeah. He goes, I stopped worrying about shit? He's like, yo, everything's fucking great. Everything's running smooth. We're fucking gonna open next month. I'll hit you with the flyer. I'll let you know what's up. He's like, everything's like working out now. Yeah. He's all excited. Everything, his eyes brightened up. I was like, boom. Wow. I reached one person right there.
Got him.
You know what I mean? I reached one person with one little piece of advice that he was able to use and actually see results.
Bomb droppers.
I was so excited, man. I came home and told my daughter.
Yeah.
Came home immediately, told my daughter, like, look, I was like, I'm changing the world. I'm telling you, I'm fixing it. One person at a time, Yeah. So it is working. And this show's gonna work as well. That's what this show is that I'm leaving these breadcrumbs. We're leaving these breadcrumbs for everyone else who's gonna come along afterwards, as they're gonna need more and more information to start figuring out what's really going on. Where do they start? We'll be able to give them that start, and then they can grow from there.
It's wild, man.
Yeah, that was exciting. I was like, man, I got to. We teach, not preach.
If people would listen, I know you can hear, but if people actually listen.
Shorty, you don't listen. Shit. Don't listen.
You would understand.
Maybe we need to play that song.
You get your advice.
You remember? Did you hear that song yet?
What's that?
That's off Mr. Prim's Easy Listening. Maybe we go into that song for our little break here. He dropped his easy and Congressman, I'm mixing tonight. I'm putting shit together. Congressman, July 4th is coming soon. We're going to give you a preview on next week's show because that'll be the weekend right before it drops. So next week, we'll give you a preview of the Congressman. So let's see. This week, let's give you a Shorty, you don't listen. Everybody likes that one.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, this is off Mr. Prim's Easy Listening. And let's see here. This is this track is called Ears Wide Closed.
Ears Wide Closed. Let's get it. That's crazy.
Featuring Insimi and Eclipse. Here we go.
Old man told me this one time. He said the most deaf motherfucker.
Oh, hold on. I didn't connect to Bluetooth. Here we go. Bluetooth's off. My bad. Technical
I thought it was
difficulties over here. All right, let's try this again.
Old man told me this one time. He said the most deaf motherfucker is more deaf than deaf people because you know why? They don't listen.
Don't listen, don't listen, don't listen, don't listen. Don't listen. Shawty, you don't listen. Listen, yeah. Shawty know you wishing. Ayy. Shawty sneak dissing. Shawty don't listen. don't listen.
Don't listen, why you always tripping? I'm not really missing you. I'm on this shit and I'm shitting, I'm spitting, I'm going crazy. This shit ain't written, it's off of the dome, and I just need a home that I'ma get in. But I don't know what I was going with. All these niggas know I am the shit that I spit. All these niggas talking about whipping out them sticks. I ain't worried about this shit and I ain't worried about the bitch. Ay, ay. Don't listen, not once, huh? I smoke him like a blunt, I'm kidding, but I'm on the hunt. I'm trying to get all my dozen. I ain't just about to grunt, okay, what's up? Don't listen, and I don't care what you niggas be missing, okay? Cause I know that I'm shining and I glisten like a diamond in the rough, but had enough of all you niggas, okay? Don't listen,
Shawty, you don't listen. Shawty, you don't listen. Don't listen. Shawty, you don't listen. Always got me wishing, hoping you was coming back, and you know I'm missing you, like kissing you. What you bout to do? Always dissing who? Like damn, what you bout to do? Hanging with my friends in the backseat, balling like an athlete. Nigga, don't at me. Like damn, what you bout to do with me, baby? You know you don't listen to me. Shawty, you don't listen. Yeah. Shawty, you don't listen. Yeah. Shawty, you don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen. Yeah. Yeah. Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen.
Ears wide closed. Mr. Prim's easy listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shorty, you don't listen.
That's crazy. I like it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
He said, an old man once told me that a deaf, what he said,
Deaf.
who's deafer?
A deaf man.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's something similar to that. Don't quote me on that right now. I don't like saying shit.
I'm high as shit right now.
What? Bomb droppers.
I think the fucking edible just kicked in.
Ah.
I was like,
Legal limits.
I totally forgot exactly what was going on here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I gotta sing a song.
You got a nice one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it if I could. I'm gonna have to sing a little bit.
I know. I've never
Only
done
on the hook. I know.
I've done it like slightly. Like you get like a harmony going.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
But
say
I've
sing,
never
but
like, yeah. Black, this guy will full out sing on his song. Fuck. But he gets away with it.
Yeah.
Like, it works. Yeah. I'm like,
man, it's all on how you do it for real, man. It's all on how you do it.
I just can't.
It's all on how you
I just
say
can't
it.
see myself singing. That's just me personally.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about like, like Johnny Gill. Woo woo, you know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do I do that, right?
I mean,
it might be a masculinity thing for me. It's a block in my own mind. Like, I feel like if I start singing, all of a sudden something's wrong with me.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with you, man.
I just got soft all of a sudden.
See
what I'm saying?
That's how the world.
That's how they got me.
Thinking.
I'm still left. I'm still stuck in the matrix, man.
Nah, nah, you ain't stuck in the matrix, yeah. It's just, man.
There's certain things I gotta just work through, get past, and
But I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying. People gonna think another thing, but you know what? You got damn what people think, man.
Very true.
Damn what people think now. I'm at that point.
Here's what I used to think, right? So like you have like some of these rappers that sing, right? They're just singers or whatever. Like they're doing more singing than they're doing rapping, pretty much, right? But I used to always look at them. I used to be like, "How are you singing? You rapping about all this hard shit, but you're singing it." Like it just didn't make sense to me.
I mean, you know, some people got a voice.
Right.
You know what I'm
It was
saying?
just the
Like,
way they were saying it. They were just saying it a different way. That's what I had to realize. You know, I was like, they're just saying it different. It doesn't mean that they're, that's all it was. It's just artistic. And so, I had to look at, but at first I was kind of like, look at these singing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
but they did, remember they used to say that, like that was
It
when
was
like,
cool. It was, you know what I mean?
that was like when
It's all
fucking,
how they said it.
when Drake first came out. Everybody was like, look at this singing motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I was one, and I'm like, look at
Right.
this singing motherfucker.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it was cool though. It was cool.
We were all there at one point. So
Now, I ain't talking about sing a whole song. Now I'm talking about just, you know, like on the
nice
hook.
chorus, right?
Yeah.
Good hook, maybe a piece of a verse or something, right? I feel you.
You know what I mean? No harmonize.
I'm working on it. I don't know. Check out this congressman. You might be surprised.
See?
You might be surprised on some of the stuff that's on there. We're getting artistic over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing with him, man. For real.
Man, just do
like-
it how you feel, man.
yeah,
That's
like-
really
like,
what it comes
damn
down
it.
to. What it comes down to, people, is every beat's different, you know, and you're gonna feel it different. You're gonna have a different vibe on it, you know, and that's, I think that's something I had to start to realize too, is I can't sound exactly the same on every record because that's
Right.
just monotonous, and
Right.
so it's okay to play around and change my voice and try different things and try to sing or, you know, or whatever. Or, I get it. You know, it's like I'm growing into that more.
Right.
I'm growing into that more. And I think on the Congressman, you're going to see that there's some more on there. It's not the usual intox that you might get. You know what I mean? So I think we did pretty good with this album, man. I think we did you're just going to be surprised. Just when you hear it, you'll know. It's mature, it's growth, it's evolving, you know. But it's got a lot to it. But it's still PPE music. You know, we kept it cool. So
At the end of the day,
right.
that's it, man.
BDot even featured on a song. See?
Yeah. You know,
Maybe that's the one we play next week.
gotta spread love.
Maybe that's the one we play next week. That way, because you're in it.
That's cool.
Give him that one.
That's cool.
Or what do you think? We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out.
Nah.
He's like, say that for the album, bro.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be the preview.
Okay. I got other songs I thought about anyway, so that's we're thinking about it. We got it. We'll figure it out.
We gonna work it out, baby.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Nah, for real though, man. That's crazy you feel that way. Like,
I did at one point.
I felt that way too.
Yeah.
At a point, like, what the, like, I don't want my saying that, look at this singing ass nigga.
Exactly. Well, the thing was, is like, not that
Nah,
I was
it's cool.
not that I was vocal about everyone else doing it,
Right.
but then it's like, oh, now he's doing the shit they're doing. You know what I mean? It was all that mixed up into one fucking, like, I'm not gonna do it just because they're doing it.
Right.
I want to do
That's
it if
crazy.
I feel it, you know. And so if I feel it, I'll try to go for it. There's songs that probably have not come out, or you probably have not seen the light of day, that I've probably tried things on, just didn't work, you know, or at least it didn't work for me.
I don't give a
at the
damn.
time, so-
Everybody sing.
So yeah,
I don't give a damn.
I sing in the shower.
I just about to say that shit. Bomb droppers. Shit. Everybody sing a tune.
Right,
You on a bus,
I sing in the shower,
in a car.
in the car too.
What?
Yeah, I be hitting them notes
When you
in the
by
car,
yourself,
man.
what?
You don't even know.
Windows rolled up.
I'd be
what?
like, how can I not get this recorded? I'd be on point right here. And then I come in the studio, don't sound nothing like
Nothing
that. Don't sound nothing like that. Like, how was I hitting it in the car?
Hey, man, that'd be the worst. he probably thought you was hitting it in the car.
Scrapped it. It's done. It's like, nope, not even close.
He probably thought you was rocking in the car. Yeah, that's crazy. Everybody hit a tune, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right. Every now and again, man. That's the thing, right? It's like we probably all can sing. We just aren't doing it in the right moments. Right? We got to find the moment.
Or we doing it on their own moment. Like,
don't force it.
Right, like you said.
You
sing in the shower and shit, but
right.
Imagine that on stage.
Right.
You know, because you killing it.
Right.
You know?
Shorty, you don't listen.
Bomb droppers.
Oh, shit.
So you try to give it a try. All crazy.
I'm telling you. You got to try it somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Awkward Intelligence Show.
Man, don't have me busting out trying to.
Right.
Have me bust out singing some shit.
We're just zooted right now, so.
Exactly.
Stick with us.
Man,
we'll get back to
cool.
topic at some point.
Yeah.
We'll bring it around. Intox will bring it around at some point.
Oh, the what was on the ship?
Whatever, man.
Yeah, we just
talk about whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm
we're all over
saying.
the place. And we're fine.
Just
It's fine.
went all over it. Yeah,
But yeah, that's what we do sometimes. Sometimes we just fucking zone out for a second.
yeah. Shit,
Oh.
I just heard about some of these. These. I don't want to say their name, but some of these people be following other people.
Okay.
And end up dying, man. Like
what? Like stalker shit?
No. Like they be doing like challenges and shit, and then they be trying to imitate the challenge.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah. So I just put something on the Instagram the other day,
and like
that said that. It
Yeah.
said, "What if I told you?" It was a picture that said, "What if I told you that all the social media challenges were just a psychological psyop to see how dumb people really are?" You know
That's
what I mean?
Crazy.
They were doing them on purpose, and the more people that would follow them, they're like, "Man, people will do anything.
Anything.
People will do anything."
Come on, man.
And then
Back to use your
and then you know what they
brain.
said? Time to come get that shot. And everybody was like, "Okay, let's do it. Save the world. Let's save the world."
Damn.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how they knew they could run it on us. They threw fucking bullshit challenges on social media, and everybody's fucking doing them.
Real. Following to get
Followers,
likes.
to get likes. Yeah. I'm gonna do the
Get some hearts.
dump ice water challenge. You know, I'm gonna do the fucking crate challenge. I'm gonna do the fucking
Wow.
all
Yeah,
that
the crate.
shit. All that stuff was to just see how dumb we really were.
Motherfuckers broke their ankles trying to get them
See what I'm saying?
onto the top of the
Yeah.
crate.
All for clout.
Come on.
Stunting for the gram, man.
Come on, people.
See what I'm saying?
Come on, people. We got to do better.
Yeah. Yeah, I never did no challenges. I wasn't a challenge person. I was like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Yeah, I never did no hardcore challenge.
I think-
no shit like that.
Yeah, because I
Like,
think we did like the one. Remember when everybody was being a mannequin?
Yeah, we.
I might have did that.
Yeah, you know
I
what
might have been
I'm
in
saying.
someone's
Little
video.
simple shit.
Right.
I'm not doing no.
And then remember,
Nah.
remember this shit? Remember those nurses doing all those fucking dances and shit on TikTok?
Yeah.
Everybody remember that shit? Yeah. And y'all was stuck at home.
Damn.
That's real, right? We're gonna believe that a bunch of nurses got together and were doing a bunch of dances when they were busy 24/7, because some real shit was going down. So they said, right? We think about it now.
Yeah.
We think about it now.
Right.
When you got time? When you got time for that? You know, and they want to go. Oh, it's just because they wanted to bring some morale to the office.
Shit, crazy.
That was the CIA.
Bomb droppers.
Selling it to you. They sold it to us, man. That's why you can't be mad. It's not like we did it by walking totally blindly. They lied to us. They sold it to us. They gave us money. Remember they were giving out money? They were like, go get your shot, and we'll give you, you know, $100 or some shit or whatever it was. Like, and then Baltimore was fucking doing a lottery. They were like, They were pulling like pulling a $10,000 lottery every week if you went and got your action.
Oh no.
That's when I started going,
Wow.
whoa, they're giving people money now to go get this thing?
Wow.
I don't think this is right. I don't think this doesn't feel right. Because I feel like if it was really helping us, we would have just wanted it.
Right.
You wouldn't have to entice us. You know? What are you enticing us for? You know? So I don't know. How did we get there?
I don't know. But everything you need is already with you.
Right. Yeah, we just got to learn how to be internal healers. We forgot how to be healers, how to heal ourselves, how to herbicides, herbicides.
Eat right.
Is that the right word? That was the wrong word.
Should have rolled with it, man.
Herbs. I meant to say herbs and I went herbicides. So like herbs, you know what I mean? Like we've had these herbs forever.
Got you.
And then next thing you know, they're telling us all this other stuff's better for us. And we're believing them. And and it's like, but our ancestors, they were doing all this same shit, So that's the part where we forgot. We forgot, think about it. We've had health care for probably less than 100 years. Like really true good health care, right? Where's it gotten us? Nowhere.
Nowhere, bro.
Birth defects are up. Autism is up. You know what I mean? Allergies are up. Everybody's allergic to fucking everything now. If we have health care and it's fucking best in the world, they try to tell us, why is any of that even happening at this point?
Bomb droppers.
Think about it, people. Think about it logically. Healthcare has gotten worse. It's never gotten better. It's only made us worse because we've only gotten worse. So you can either blame the medical system, our food, everything has gotten worse, and worse, right? Nothing. I mean, because you could tell people today are like, man, I'm trying diets. I'm trying this, man. Nothing's changing. Because the food we're eating is still poisoning us. It's
bomb droppers.
It's not about how much you're eating and what you're doing. It's because you're destroying yourself with this food they're giving us, and it's hard. It's hard to get away from it right now. We can't.
But then some might eat right, but then you're not doing nothing behind it.
And then nothing behind it, right?
Like you got to go work out behind it and do something.
But I don't want to be doomsday either. That was kind of doomsday. My bad.
No. I'm just
The other part of it is they are changing our foods out too.
Yes.
Because we remember the eggs, all the eggs happening. They were burning up egg, destroying stuff.
Yeah.
They're destroying that stuff on purpose because it was bad. So you have your egg shortage, you have your this shortage, you have that shortage. When they say those things, that's when they're actually flipping those foods out. That's what we're not realizing. We're thinking, oh, we're not going to have no fucking eggs. Let them get those other ones out the way so they can get the good ones back into circulation. You know what I mean? So
bomb droppers.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to doomsday the whole thing. It's not horrific because of that. Yeah, they're working on it, but that's the problem. Is what I was trying to get to was, it's not you. It's everything that you're putting in yourself because that's what they've been feeding us. It's fucked up shit. Plus, pharmaceuticals and all this other shit that they're giving you. Trying to tell you to take all these pills. Your body doesn't need all these pills, man.
Definitely don't, man.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Damn. So, yeah, these pills. I'm glad it's hard for me to take a pill. So
yeah, I don't like doing it either.
I don't. So I'm good.
But that's been my whole life. Like since I was young, I didn't like taking pills at all. Just didn't
deal with it.
It was always just a thing that I didn't like,
Yeah.
And it's like I think about it now, and I'm going, that was my body telling me like, you don't need that shit, So yes. Think about it this way though. Once your body is so fucking out of whack though, the pills is all what you need to keep it together. So there is a point where
That's
you guys.
what-
So yeah, the people out there, don't just stop taking your pills.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
Don't do that.
whoa. How do we get the
Right,
A?
I'm just saying. Disclaimer.
Take your pills if you
But-
need to.
But
Yeah.
start looking at other ways where if you're, if they're saying, your magnesium's low, they're giving you these pills, whatever, look at ways to work on your magnesium or your calcium on your own through herbs and teas and ideas and stuff like that. And then you can start to come off of some of those pills eventually, right, as you work through it. And that's why I say it's all work. You got to work.
Yeah.
You got to do your work.
Yeah,
you gotta
definitely gotta work.
Research your progress. So yeah. But yeah, you got to work on yourself. If you're just going to depend on the pills, then hey, you're depending on the pills. But look into these other things, these alternate medicines that are out there that are now showing up too. That now that we're learning more about the world, we're actually getting more of that stuff available to us. Some of that stuff was being hidden from us as well, on purpose. So now that there's new researches and new ideas and new things happening right now, look into getting off of those pills. That's not something you want to be on for the rest of your life. It was never meant to be that way.
Never.
Yeah.
Man.
So let's figure it out.
Ain't nothing against y'all pill poppers, man, but I see some people, they got like a tray. And it's like part
He said,
F
"Got a tray."
M T.
Oh, they got the days of the week.
Yeah. Basically.
I had that at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there.
And it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of, of all the side effects from the pills.
Right.
Like you taking 7 pills, and then you got all the type of.
Well,
that's crazy.
you're really only taking 3. The other 4 are for the side effects.
Bomb droppers. That's funny.
That's how it be, man. They be like, okay, I'm gonna give you this pill, but it's gonna give you diarrhea, so I'm gonna give you this pill so you don't have diarrhea. But then you're gonna, yeah, it's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Crazy.
That's what man. It's a ridiculous world out there, man. And they're making billions of dollars off of this.
What?
Billions of dollars every year off the pharmaceutical action because they just keep pumping you full of everything and anything they can. Cholesterol pills, high blood pressure pills, fucking everything, pain medicines, everything. So yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. That pain medicine, well, the Advil.
Well, yeah, when everything's used properly, then yeah.
Hey, when I had a toothache, shit.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah. I had some oxycodone. I didn't get hooked on this shit.
He didn't go back for another round.
Nah, I wasn't outside like,
and that's
look,
why I'm saying,
let me get 4 of them
use-
things.
If you use these things properly the way they're supposed to be, you don't abuse them. You use them, but you don't abuse them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you're fine. You know what I mean? It's like anything. It's like an alcoholic. The reason they're an alcoholic is because they're abusing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you're just someone who comes home and has a beer with dinner and you're chill, I wouldn't consider that an alcoholic. No. You know what I mean? You hang out on the weekends when we're barbecuing, you have 2 or 3 beers, you barbecue, you chill. That's a relax. You're good. There's people who are drinking 12 packs or more a day. A day. That's abusing it.
That's
You know
crazy.
what I mean? And that's I used to be close to some shit like that.
Damn, bro.
So that's why I'm saying I've been there, man. I know what that is. I know what that is. But it's like, you got to tell yourself you're done with it, though. You got to be done with it, or you're never gonna fucking.
That's
beat
it.
You got to be done with it.
You got to stop it. That's
You gotta
it.
be done with it. You got to fix it. Nobody can change it for you. You have to be done with it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will sit here and spew you that AA shit back and forth. You know what I mean? Of, it's everybody's different path and and cravings and all that shit. I don't have none of that shit, man. I didn't do any of it. You know what I mean? My body told me I had enough. My mind, I put it in my mind that I had enough.
Yeah.
And I moved on.
And that's it.
You know what I mean? But that's me.
That's it.
Not everybody can do that.
Yeah. Everybody
I'm saying?
can't do that.
But that's how I did it, and you know what I mean? And I'm good. I'm good with myself. I feel better. I'm a much better person now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had to go through that. I I had to walk through that fire. But no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
That prosper. Bomb droppers. Yeah.
So that's how you got to look at it. You're better and stronger than anything, and you have to fix it in your mind as well as in your body and your heart and all that other shit. Because if you don't, that's what addiction is. Addiction is because it ain't fixed up here. You know,
Something blocked.
Yup.
Something's definitely
You got some more work to do.
Yeah.
You got some more work to do.
Yeah.
And we all do. You know, it's always an ongoing battle, you know, of anything, you know. You're always working. So, but the work is, let's like, think about it, right? If you clean your house every day just a little bit, and you never let it get fucked up, then there's not a lot to do. You know what I mean? So you're always working, but you're not having to work very hard, you know. It's so that's where you want to be. Once you clean your house, you don't have to keep cleaning it. If you just keep letting it get filthy every time,
You gotta
keep working harder to clean it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the idea is to get a good clean in there and then just maintain it.
keep a pattern, right?
Keep a pattern and maintain it. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's life right there. Then it's a simple, then when you run into issues, it's a simple fix. Simple, like we said. Talked about that before,
That's not, yeah.
This isn't all bliss all the time. I still have problems. You still have problems. Everybody's going to still have issues, but they're going to be small ones. We don't have to deal with these big issues, because we got things lined up better, That's it. We're more in tune, So got to get to know yourself. You got to understand who you are and what you're doing and who you're becoming and what all that shit is. And that way you'll know if you're on your path, if you're seeing your angel numbers, if you're, you're doing all these things.
Yeah.
You'll start to recognize the signs that you're on a path. Because a lot of us don't even realize we're not on our path. We think we're on our path.
Some of them, yeah, they definitely think they is, but the whole time you're being distracted.
Right, exactly. We've been distracted from our dreams. They distracted us from our passions and all that stuff in order to put in 40 hours of work week, That kind of shit. We sold our soul for 40-hour jobs. Instead of pursuing our ideas, pursuing our passions, building businesses, and building the things we need to, the empires we need to, we had empires before. Now, we're just another number trapped within the United States. Most of y'all are trapped here, right? People didn't know that.
Don't scare the people, man.
They didn't know that, man. Because if you don't have a passport, you can't leave. Did y'all know that? I don't think they knew that. They're like, I'm an American. I'm free, man. I can go wherever within these walls.
That's crazy. Bomb droppers.
That's fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
Never thought about it like that, did you?
No.
I didn't either until just this second. Like I figured, I'm like, yeah, we're. I never thought of us as prisoners, but I was like, we're stuck here in the U.S. Like the U.S. is our country. This is it. But if you really think about it, we can't go nowhere. Because even if we went to another country, that country would go, where's your paperwork? And if you couldn't provide it, you get sent back, right? Isn't that what usually happens? Most countries don't want you to stay there.
What you mean, like go live? Or just to visit?
Well, just try to go there without a passport. Just try to do it.
You can't get past the fucking airlines. Bomb droppers.
You're trapped here.
For one, get over there. Right. I think when you get there, I think everything be cool.
If you go to Canada, the border, no passport, turn you around.
Wow. You're done.
Right. Same thing in Mexico. I mean, you can. I think in Mexico you can cross though, like with just an ID. I think so. I'm not sure because you know what?
They over here.
They call it Mexico, but I think that's just the southern U.S. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they just put a border there to just let them know, like, y'all don't need to come back up here, but we can definitely go down there. Doesn't that how it feels? It's kind of how it feels. But Canada's like, no, keep all that bullshit down there.
Hey.
I don't know. That's just me spitballing, folks. Just spitballing.
That's a weird situation.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell that story?
What?
When I was in the military, I was actually stationed in, I think, Virginia at the time. And I went to visit Japan because I had been stationed there years before that, right? Mm-hmm. So at the time, I didn't know nothing about no fucking passports and no shit like that. Mm-hmm. So I just bought my plane ticket and I went. And I show up in Japan and they're like, where's your passport? And I'm like, I got my military ID. And then they're like, yeah, but you don't have a passport. And I'm like, do I need one? and then what happened was they looked at my paperwork, right? I showed them my leave form or something like that. And they were like, oh, he's on orders. And I was like, yeah, I'm on orders. They just let me go through.
Bought it.
They bought it, man. I made it to Japan and back.
Wow.
No fucking passport.
Wow. Wow.
And this was...
How was it? What the fuck? Like, wow.
This was definitely... I think this was after 9/11 too.
Oh, wow.
It was. It was like 2002.
Wow.
So yeah, it was after 9/11 and I snuck through that bitch.
They security wasn't right.
Japan wasn't ready, man. I just was like, yeah, that's my orders. No, that's my paperwork. And they were like, okay. They're like, oh, he's on paperwork. He's because I was, he's military. So I snuck through. No passport.
Wow.
That's a good one. There's more to that story, but just save that. That's all you need to know. So are we really trapped? Or have you just not tried to leave?
Bomb droppers. Shit. Not leave here.
Yeah, you can finagle your way down there. Finagle it.
Be cool. Yeah, I need to go to Trinidad though.
Yeah, when's that trip?
I need to go to Trinidad.
Have you been invited before, or like you know where to go, or what?
Man, all I gotta do is say, "Hey, I'm coming. I'm coming."
And your family's like, "We got you."
Got it.
See, what are you doing, man?
I don't know. Playing around. That flight.
Yeah.
That flight.
Right.
I don't know if
That's
y'all watch them airplane disasters, but.
Yeah, me and Black were talking about that again the other day. I was like, that dude, because that's what Black said. Black said he used to not be that good on flights either, but he's better now. Like, he just want to get there, but like, he's not like freaking out or nothing.
I mean, I can do it, but I'm not with all that 2 flights.
Right.
Getting on
nonstop is way better.
Yeah,
definitely.
I want to get there one shot.
Yeah, man. Once you fly nonstop, like to a couple spots, you're like, man, this is way better than stopping. What the fuck are we doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think they're cheating me, man.
What the fuck y'all stopping for, man? Why can't we get there?
Making that extra money, swapping planes, man.
Swapping planes. Just fly the damn plane.
Crazy.
And I got to see the pilot though. For real,
but yeah,
man.
no, because he was talking about the flights, right? And then I go, man, BDot doesn't like flights. I go, but the dude's watching disasters, man. I'm like, why would you do that?
I know, shit crazy.
But then I go, you know what he's doing? This is what I say. I go, maybe he's facing his fear by watching it.
That's why bomb droppers.
Know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's not like a bad thing. Like you're you know what I mean? You're facing it like, okay, I know what this is about. I know what I'm getting into. Yeah. You know what I mean? Gives you a better understanding of it. Maybe that's what you needed.
Yes, sir.
There it is. Thank you for Dr. Talks. Shit. Gotcha.
I feel good when you hear that sound.
Yeah. Revelation.
Good feeling like, damn. We got.
Yep. Thought about something right there.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, man. That's what we do here on Awkward Intelligence. We have, what do we drop bombs and have revelations, man. That's what we do.
Wow. But yeah, man. I'm gonna go down there.
What do you think you want? I mean, I bet the beaches are fucking insane over there, right? Man. Beaches are insane.
Lovely.
The women? You think the women are off the chain over there or what?
Man. They're mostly part of my family, so
right. You gotta
can't look
out.
too much like
yeah, right.
What's up, cuz? I ain't looking at you like that. It's like nah. Yeah, man. Shit, man.
Food's definitely good,
man.
I know there's some food. I probably had some before.
I'm gonna go before I get up out of here. Most definitely.
This year? Think you do it this year?
I could do it.
Think so? Yeah, that soon?
I could push it.
Yeah.
You know, birthday coming up soon. You know, 31st July.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, never know.
Yeah. Hop a couple flights, catch me in your town.
I can manifest it. Think about it.
There you go. Now that, you're talking about it. You brought it up.
That's what I'm saying.
So
but now
that
I can
means
dwell on it. Think about
you're
it.
on your way.
I can keep thinking about it.
Yep.
And when I keep thinking about it, I make it happen.
Right.
But that's how you make things happen, though.
You got to think.
Set it on your brain.
Together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because next thing you know, somebody's probably gonna call them, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna head out there around that time too." And then next thing you know, everybody's invited.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If I put it on my brain heavy, yeah, it's gonna happen. Like you said, you're right. I might get a phone call like, "Hey,
right,
we going to Trinidad. We got your ticket.
Right,
you trying to go?
Boom,
let's get it."
And you'll be like, "Man, I was just talking about that shit. I'm going.
Just thinking about this.
Right. See,
what a coincidence.
Exactly.
Yep, I'm gone.
That's how it goes.
Yep, for real, man. That's how it work. Bringing out that, you know, that energy with it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Gotta feel it, man. Gotta really want it for real, you know.
Yeah, you got it right. I'm sure you do. Yeah. You just haven't put it together yet, but it's on its way now. Mm-hmm. It's on its way now. That ship has sailed.
Damn. I see it. It's like, nah, yeah.
So like when you've gone through like security at the airport, like you gotta like do all this shit. When's the last time you flown? Yeah, let's figure out what you know about the airlines right now.
Damn. Man. Last time I flown, it's a while ago.
Like
it's been
5, 7,
I can't even
10
longer than that. Probably. So the last trip I went on was.
You said you went to Florida, like
Florida.
Right?
Yeah, but I drove there.
That was the last time you drove. But before that, you flew, or you flew after.
I flew
first.
I flew first.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that was maybe what, 2010? 2012?
Man, don't get me thinking.
I'm just
It
saying-
was no. It wasn't. It was like
After that, 2017, 2015,
08, some shit.
08? Oh shit! Yeah, you don't know shit about that now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Is that what's
I haven't
scaring you? Think?
I haven't flown in a while.
Yeah, because you got to take
But
off
I've
your
flown.
belt and your fucking shoes now. You know what I mean? You probably had to do that back then or not. I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah.
And then like then they had this machine. You got to
I
like
went through
fucking-
the shit.
You gotta go through this machine now, and it fucking scans you and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought, I got metal rod in my leg and shit
yeah. See,
from the car accident and shit. So
they'll pull you to the side for that. They'll be like, "What's going on here?" You'll be
yeah,
like,
not shit. I thought it was gonna go off.
it didn't.
No, it don't go off.
Oh, maybe it's titanium. I'm not looking for titanium.
You know what I mean? They don't bother me.
You got
I thought it
vibranium.
was
You got
gonna go
vibranium in there.
I guess. Whatever it is, that shit keep me cool. You hear me?
They don't even trip, huh?
They don't bother me. But yeah. Yeah, man. I ain't. Nah, damn that.
But yeah, so
Like,
it's not.
How
too
do
much
you
different
know who to pick though? Like
I think, me personally, I think it's random.
just some random shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think like every like 2 or 3 people, they gotta fucking say something just to make it look like they're doing shit. That's me personally. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then it keeps people talking. Because other people are in line going, "Fuck, they just pulled that person over." You know what I mean?
I know. I wonder
So
if they
pe-
get me.
So
shit.
people,
Like,
right?
yeah.
So you start getting that whole thing. They got to keep it looking like they're doing shit. They're just picking people, but like it always seems like it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like it's always me, but like what the fuck? But I think they have to do it on purpose, kind of a thing. I think it's like every 5 people, they're just like, I'm taking this one no matter what, just to fucking make it look wild.
Damn.
Because you'll never know who that 5th person is, but you know what I mean. So like,
It can end up you.
Could-
Like,
yeah.
you mind your
half
business.
the time it is me. No, I'm just kidding.
Late for the damn.
Yeah, nah. That's always my fear though. It's like I got something in my bag that's gonna set it off. I'm just like, I know I didn't put nothing in there, but for some reason I always feel like there's something they're gonna go, "What is this, sir?" And I'm gonna be like, "I didn't even know that was in there."
Damn.
I feel like that moment's always gonna happen. It's crazy, man. And nothing ever happens
Right.
until that one time. I was coming from Vegas one time, right? And I forgot that I had this bullet on my keys.
Blood.
But it's fake.
Right.
It's fake. And it doesn't have a primer or nothing. Like they can look at it and know it's fake. It's just a fucking prop, right?
Right.
But it's a bullet. So fucking
It looked like a damn
in the
bullet,
machine, it looked like something. They're like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
right.
So they dug in my bag and pulled this shit out.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck, I'm going to jail. I was like, this is it.
fuck.
They got me. And then the guy looks at it, and he could tell. He's like, there's no primer, there's nothing on it. It's not a real. And he goes, yeah, this is it. I was like, man, I totally forgot that was even in there, man. So now I don't even bring this. I happen to bring my keys that time, but like, I don't need my car key when I go. So now I just leave it. But I'm like, that time, for some reason, I had it in my pocket, so I just threw it in my bag. Not even thinking, there's a bullet on it.
Wow. That's funny.
Almost got me.
That's funny.
Yep.
He said, "Oh no, I'm going to jail." Over a keychain.
Right.
Man,
I was
that
like,
shit.
fuck, did I really bring a bullet in here? I was like, shit.
The worst place.
Right. Yeah, he pulled out the gummies. And I was thinking, fuck, did he catch my gummies?
Gummies, yeah.
Something other, he pulled the gummies aside, and then he was like, no, that's not it. And he's like, what's this in here? Pulls it out. I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even, forgot about that. I was like, and this was coming back from Vegas. So I went through Maryland and made it there with it. See what I'm saying? So I totally was not thinking about it. Had I noticed that in Maryland, I might have been like, fuck, okay, I can't bring this back. Or they would have took it from me or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm coming back. So I'm just thinking, man, I'm not going to get home. I'm getting locked up in Vegas.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's what I was thinking. Like, fuck.
Getting locked up out of
Not
state.
gonna make it
like,
home, man.
I know. Like, that's the worst feeling.
Yeah. It'd have been different if I was like in Maryland, you know what I mean? I'm
Hell
like, fuck.
yeah.
I get bail or something, you know what I mean? But like,
Right.
I'm in fucking Vegas. I'm like, fuck. Which means I missed my flight. So now if I bail out, I gotta fucking fly out still and pay for that shit. So I'm like, there's all kinds of fucking bullshit at this point.
All type of fees you got to
Yeah,
deal
just
with.
right.
A whole bunch of
Fucked
hassle.
it all up.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I ain't thinking about the flight neither.
Right. You still gotta fly back.
You done missed your shit. That's what I'm saying. That's the worst.
Yeah. So I'm just like, fuck.
Now you gotta be a warrior
Split
out
second.
there and
Yeah,
shit.
split
you gotta go
second.
out there and gamble.
Right,
You
right.
better go out there and
Gotta
gamble.
take that
away.
last paycheck and flip it, right?
Flip it quick. Play the hottest game you know how to play, boy. I'm telling you. Stay on your journey, though. I'm just trying to get a piece of change.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir. There you are,
Yup.
man.
I was living dangerous, man.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Shit. But yeah, man, we can wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
Don't be a follower, man.
Be a leader, not a follower.
Follow until you can lead.
Yep. You got to grow with it, right?
Yeah.
Got to grow with it.
That's it. Follow until you can lead. Then lead your followers.
Yep.
Bomb droppers.
Lead with your heart.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Bomb droppers.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
How did all those wildfires in Canada start? Holy shit. Let's leave them with that one. Let's leave them with that one. 20 fires in one day? What? I don't know. Never had fires before. They all happened in California. We all know that. Never happened in Canada before. All of a sudden there's 20 in one day. And then we're not talking about it no more. Look, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's not even in the news no more.
It's gone.
A week later. What was that all about? Nice. Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with.
BDot, baby.
Thanks for hanging out again. And we will catch you on the next one.
Bomb droppers.